back Monday. Let's see, this week and next week, then it's spring break, right? Right. That anybody's counting. So, hey, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the superintendent's candidate that was recommended last Thursday night to be your principal here at Teasley Middle School. Before we do that, I think you guys kind of all know who he is. You've seen him around maybe a time or two. But I just want to explain a little bit about the process, how that kind of plays out. The superintendent has a candidate. It has to go before the school council before we kind of make it public, and so that went public when the board voted last Thursday, and so we try to turn around and get it out as fast as possible to the faculty, because we recognize that it really doesn't sit well with most faculty to find out, hey, where was I in the loop? I got to work with this guy or girl. So our intent was to try to get out as fast as possible. So we're out here this morning. Thank you for being flexible and adjusting your schedule to be here this morning. So Dr. Ben Lester is going to be your principal for next school year. So welcome, Ben.
First, it's great to see so many familiar faces. I did make a couple of notes I'm going to refer to, and I'm going to keep it short because I want you guys to go back to class and not be rushed or anything. First and foremost, I want to thank the superintendent, the superintendent, and the superintendent of the schools to make the recommendation. I'm humbled and honored by it. I've told several people that, and I sincerely mean that. To be able to have my first principalship at this school where I know so many people, I know how great this faculty and staff are, and how great the students are, that is very special. And it's not something I'm taking lightly. My last interview with the superintendent, the word stewardship kept kind of coming out through that process. And I feel very strongly that I need to be a steward of the resources here, the human resources, the physical resources that this school holds. And I promise you that I will be. I'll be a steward of all these beautiful resources we have in the school to provide the best education for our students. I promise this is going to make sense in a moment, but how many of you saw Moana over? Okay. You see Moana? Okay. So most of you know too that I like to travel. I like world cultures and everything. Well, I had the privilege of going to Hawaii in September with my wife, and spent some time over there and did some reading and everything. And there's a Hawaiian poem or prayer that speaks to reconciliation, to forgiveness, to love, and to moving forward. So I just want to share a little bit of that with you guys. But it's really, really easy. There's like 3 or 4 steps. So the first one is just saying, I'm sorry. So I'd like to say I'm sorry to start off with. To you guys, for anyone that maybe I didn't respond to an email quick enough. Maybe I didn't give discipline the way you thought I should have given discipline when I was here. Okay? The second step is asking for forgiveness for that. So I hope you can forgive me for any transgression I might have done. Again, not responding to an email, not giving the right discipline. You felt like I brushed you off one day so because I was very busy. That was not my intent. Okay, so ask for that forgiveness. The third step is just saying I love you. I love you guys. This is a special, special place, and I know that. And it's because of the people in this building. The students are great, but you guys create that environment. It's something that's very unique. And it's something, again, that I will steward and care for tremendously while I'm here. And then the last one is just saying thank you. Thank you for allowing me to lead this school, growing with me. We will grow together. I will lead you with transparency. I will lead you with collaboration. Okay? We may have some tough decisions, but we'll make those together. Okay? I'm extremely excited about this opportunity. I know what's here again, having only been gone for a year. I'd like to think in that year at Cherokee I've grown quite a bit too as a leader. I've had the opportunity to have that perspective of what's at the high school, to know perhaps what we need to do here to really even better prepare those students to be successful. So that's going to be, I think, a really valuable asset to coming back to Teasley. Again, as I was reflecting on making this transition, there were a couple of words that kept coming to mind as I was reflecting on this. And those words were wisdom, discernment, boldness, and protection. Okay? Wisdom. I want to have the wisdom to make the right decision. Okay? I will strive in my leadership to be careful, to be intentional, to be purposeful, to have the wisdom to make the right decisions. Okay? I'll ask for discernment when I have to make those decisions, to understand when and how to make them. Okay? I will always ask for protection for any force that may try and work against us doing the good work of educating these kids and providing the best opportunity they have to be successful in life. Okay? And then boldness. I ask that I lead with boldness. Boldness in character and integrity for the sake of you guys and for the sake of the students. Okay? Those are kind of just some opening thoughts and ideas that I had coming back here, having the opportunity to speak before you guys. I knew it would be quick this morning, but I just wanted to make sure I started off with those small little things. We'll be meeting quite a bit, I'm sure, as the weeks and months to the end of the school year come forward. Hopefully in May I'll be able to transition a little bit more and spend some more time here. I'll be working with Liz, I know, on the schedule stuff. But just really, really excited about the opportunity and fortunate that this is my first principalship. So with that, again, I say thank you, and I'm not going to take any more of your time this morning. Okay?